So they have more ranged units than I do. I have more marauders than they do, which means I can actually resist the throws a bit better. I have a regiment of renown, which they don't. I have berserkers, which they don't. I have a chariot and I have werewolves, which they don't. Yeah, I'm feeling fairly decent, cool about this. And we're also on the hill. I heartily approve of that. Unfortunately, I will be going down the hill. So first things first, let's pull you guys back. Next thing, I want you guys, I didn't even know you could do this, to move you guys around so I can have you a little better positioned here. So we want the marauders just a line. We'll do that. And we want one spear on the side. We don't need to loop behind because I'm not expecting anything big to attack us. Then we want the other spears on the other side, like so. And then the hunters I'm actually going to put in front, and we'll have you on skirmish duty. We'll put the chariots and the werewolves on the right flank, the berserkers on the left, along with the marauders. And then Wolfric in the centre to make sure we don't lose our centre. And we'll just move forwards. And bearing in mind that this is a fight in the snow, which means that stamina is a big problem, so we don't want to be running. Which god are we going for first? That is a good question. Probably the one which gives us the legendary general, just because I like the idea of having another legendary general. Plus I'm kind of curious as to what his skills are. Alright, so I think with the chariot and the wereskins, I'm going to try and loop behind their lines and hit their hunters in the back again. That was a pretty effective way of doing it previously. And I kind of like the idea of getting that done again. Actually, we're a bit far to the right. Let's do that. I didn't mean to be quite so right-heavy. The changer of ways, yeah. Sanich, or Slanich, or Zanich, or however the hell you pronounce it. I know that's the Chaos God and not the Norscan God, but it's basically the same guy. Right, can I provoke them into attacking me, I wonder? Ulfric the Wanderer. Alright. So far so good. They have the axe throwers on the side, which don't concern me very much. They've actually done the same thing and put their javelins in the front. So I have a feeling we're going to have an exchange of javelins, but I have the high ground, which should mean that I have extra range and extra damage. They need a custom god option so we can go with the Morrigan. Interesting, yeah. Personally, I'd prefer Thor or Odin or someone like that, but we'll take Morrigan. She was a Celtic god rather than a Norse god, wasn't she? Are you? Oh, okay. Well, I should really have had this just sped up. All we're doing is getting into position here. Alright, now that's done. You guys. Something like that. Then you lot. I'm going to want to have about here, I think. You guys up to about there. You guys to about there. And then have you lot pushing up too. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. And are we exchanging fire yet? You guys, feel free to move. And feel free to skirmish. Are you really coming to me? Because that would make me extremely happy.
Chaos Marauders! All will be despoiled! Chaos Marauders! Stand back!
Because their complete lack of cavalry means that my ranged units just can attack with impunity. They've been focusing my guy. Hold on. I see an opportunity. Let's sail a boat right about there. 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to see this from their perspective. Right about there. Beautiful shot. Well done. Right, now I need to countercharge. 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 Oh, no, not you. Shoot them. Countercharge. 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 You attack into there. Daniel 12 Singh. Jacobiak. Swag Daddy, thank you very much for the follows. No, still going on. You know what? I think I will just charge into their rear. Where's Wolfric? Wolfric, get to the fight, buddy.
Yes, Lord! This area is sacred! Yes, Lord! My God's call! What?
What? What? Okay.
Very well!
Right, we're kin are doing very, very well already, actually. You guys are doing your thing. Wolfric still recharging. Did you guys get... Oh, you... Charge. Charge. Actually, you guys can go and charge those hunters. You keep on doing your thing over there. You pull after them if you are able. They are cracking. We are kind of cracking on the left. Not really. They're breaking, they're breaking. Do that. You hit them in the side. Excellent. Wolfric. We're ready for another shot. And I see a nice little spot actually. Right across here. I think that that would be perfection. Right there. Oh yes! Oh! I love that ability. I just love that ability. It's just so much fun. Right, where am I working? Good. I'll keep chasing them. Good. Yeah, you guys are doing that. You're fighting him. You're doing that. Excellent. If you go after them, that will be great. Alright, working are having a bit of a Barney. You guys are fighting over there, that's fine. You two are aiming at them, excellent. Boss man, if you come and fight their boss man, that would be fantastic. You guys aim into that. You back off. Okay, my centre is buckling a little bit. I mean, we're definitely winning. We've killed a lot more of theirs than they have of us. But we are buckling. Alright, Workin are doing their thing. Chariots. Not really useful out there. Let's get you back into the fray. At least ramming works in this Total War game. Probably because there are no ships. Like, no actual ships. You hit them. You hit them.
My God,
Right, we're going to roll them up from the right, and hopefully the left and the centre can hold until that occurs. You two are well enabled over there. Let's have you work in, go after those guys.
your will, your will.
Let's go and keep them out of the fight.
Upon your march.
Yeah, we got this. It's over.
Marauders.
It's over!
So be it.
Now I want experience. So we're going to tell everyone to hunt them down. What? What? Oh, frick. You've got a job to do there, buddy. No, those are mine. I see the problem. You're going after them, that's fine. I mean, it's still a shame that I have no cavalry or dogs yet, but it's good enough. Has there ever been ramming in a Total War game? Rome had it, didn't they? Triremes. And Shogun, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if Attila had it. I would suspect it did. That went much better than last time. I seem to remember that first battle. Well, actually no, it's because I was fighting against two generals at the same time. And that's when I lost my Werkin, which annoyed me no end. And my Berserkers. This time, though, much better. Pyrrhic! Pyrrhic? Pyrrhic? Never. I lost 400, they lost 1,100. I mean, come on. That was not Pyrrhic. Wulfric got 135 kills, that's his boat for you. Berserker's got 50, Regiment got 64, Spearmen did pretty good. My Marauders didn't do particularly well, Spears did well, Werkin did well. Actually, everyone did pretty decent, except for you. You sucked. You were probably the one fighting their general, I would assume. Anyway, the Skraelings are dead, which, by the way, is Norse for foreigner. It's what the Norse called the Native Americans. Oh no, it didn't mean foreigner, sorry, it meant the ugly ones. Orc was Saxon for foreigner. Which is why Lord of the Rings just cracks me up. Orcs are over there, you mean the foreigners are over there. Right, so we are going to go ahead and think just... Oh, but that is a lot of money. We're going to sack you. Because I've beaten your general, your leader, I can now confederate you.
Relations with foreign powers
Skraeling.
may be managed through diplomacy, my lord.
Peace treaty.
Consider your situation
Confederation.
carefully before accepting any agreement.
And that is the Norscan special. Slave worker, minus 7% for all buildings in the local region. And we've got complete control over that, and we've taken out the Skraelings. Huzzah! Only thing I can share from watching a lot of Norsca is you always take a lot of big losses of troops in battle. Be careful. Yeah, I hated Empire Total War. That was a terrible game. Rome was bearable. I really liked Attila. I thought Attila was a breath of fresh air because they actually took a lot of their previous mechanics, like the fact that cities are this immovable object in the world, and just threw that out of the water. I mean, I liked that. I really liked the risks they took with Attila. And I think they learnt a lot from it in what they've done in Total War. Right, so Doomkeeper's fallen. Did it take damage? It didn't. Okay, so sacking it does not do damage. Oh, and there's already a bloody throwing field here. Oh well. I think I'm going to keep the sparring field here in the Longship Graveyard. We're going to upgrade the Warriors Gathering, and we will tear that down. And we will build Warhound Kennels. I think I'm going to build a Shiling in Doomkeep. Because while we're on the offensive, we'll have enough money. It's once the Norscan tribes have been placated, that's when the problems really start.
Where's my next?
You're back in normal movement. I'm going to stick you in Doomkeep so you can get extra replenishment. We'll give you a turn or two to replenish, and then we'll go on the march again. Yeah, one of the things that I really hated about Napoleon, and Total War in fact, funny story actually. So in some of the battlefields for Empire Total War, you had the little fences which were like the spiky fences, which if cavalry charged through them, the cavalry unit would just die. The number of generals I lost to that shitty mechanic is unbelievable. Like even Napoleon himself died to one of those spikes. It was just ridiculous. Like things you have no control over. You don't place them or anything. They're just there on the battlefield. Because all the battlefields are different, you never know where they are. So you just say, General, go over there. Your general has been killed. Really. So many times. So many times. And also I played a game as Sweden and I only built militia. Lots and lots and lots and lots of militia. And just because of the sheer firepower I was winning all the battles. Yeah, I didn't have much time for it. Wasn't impressed. When Marauders' eagerness for despoilment is nurtured, vast distances can be covered between raids. Excellent. Alright, so... more income from post-battle loot, which we know earns a lot of cash. More money from sacking settlements, also good. I think that's going to be more useful when we cross over and start attacking people. And the vigor loss reduction from Marauder infantry would also be really good, actually. Monster Hunter, but I don't think we're quite in the position to do that just yet. Then recruitment cost reduction for Marauders. I'm going to hold off on those. I'm tempted by this for the post-battle loot, because I'm expecting to have a lot of battles against the Norscan. The vigor loss for Marauders would also be very strong. You know what, we're going to do that, because while we're in the snow, vigor is an issue. Alright, so cities. Oops, cities. Hello, Doomkeep. Thank you. Need new build orders. So the Longship Graveyard, we can start upgrading you so that we can get Berserkers. Doomkeep. You were going to get Shylings. Although I still really want to get some of the first ashes. No, we're going to get the basic buildings up, and then after that we can start branching out. Why are you constantly buffering? It's on your end, I'm afraid. I've got no drop frames. Okay. One more turn of replenishment, then we will declare war on someone and go after them. Like, one of the things I don't think I was doing enough as the Norsca in the previous game is just being patient. You're allowed to take a turn or two. Huckle and Redhorn are fighting. We've got our Warhound kennels. Oh yeah.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Do I want these before we march out? I kind of do. We'll take one turn getting our Warhounds. Perfect. And are there any buildings to be done? Nope. So, we'll wait. And then, now we'll declare war. Honest. Time for a bit of a scuffle. Internet connection is the only thing I can think of.
To the four corners.
Can I rename settlements? I think so. Yes, you can. I kind of like the vanilla names, though. I'll be getting a lot of agents and generals, so I'll rename those. Settlements I think I'm going to keep as is. Right. I think it's time to go after the others. Saul is... Wait, is... Wintertooth... No, who are you? You're the Varg. It's Wintertooth who's Throg, right? Wintertooth is Throg, right. They're the ones I need to stay clear of. Where's Saul? Saul or the Varg? And that's who I'm the closest to at the moment, so I think I'm going to take the Varg out so that Wintertooth can't expand into them. Oops. Varg. 23rd to 18th.
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
You're already at war with Kislev? And I'm apparently at war with Bretonia. Alright, off we go.
Who's next?
So we're going to just rush this place down,
Norsca.
which you're saying is easy, so I'm not going to fight it. I'll just automate it. How long am I planning to stream today? That is a good question. What did my schedule say again? 4 AM. Probably in 3 more hours? 2 or 3 hours, depending on when I get tired. And we are going to sack it, and then next turn we'll occupy. Norse Berserker. Captives captured after battle plus 12%. Blimey. And another mountain scout. And another slave worker. Interesting.
I'll rip out guts.
Now I'll occupy it.
Set
Apparently I had movement
eternal
left.
challenger.
Alright, I'm going to take another point in thick-skinned. Because the bonuses here are pretty good. Makes him a lot tougher.
A challenge?
Right, so we're still at war with Varg Camp. Now this is where we have to kind of split our forces. Actually we don't, not hugely. I think we'll probably go for the Sol encampment first. Although Varg Camp is their capital, that's probably where their general is. No, I want to go after the Sol encampment so I can burn it.
Heading
We'll
out.
stay there. We'll get our reinforcements and then we'll attack that. Cool. Blank Gaming, thank you very much for the cheers. And bits. Cheer, 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 cheer. Marvellous. I think he's cheering me. Wait, why can't I occupy? I can, but I want the money. So I'm going to sack it and then I'll occupy it. Because we know from the last game that money is kind of an issue. Alright, so Doomkeep has a second building slot available now. So we could go for the Ruinous Altar, which allows us to get Shaman Sorcerers. No, I think we're going to get that in a capital. We'll get the First Ash, so that we can get more money from raiding and also income generation. I want one of those in at least these 2 settlements. And also, we can upgrade to the Coral, which gives us the Throwing Axe Horseman and the Marauder Chariot. I don't think that's particularly necessary, because we don't have a smithy, and honestly, the Throwing Axe Horsemen were kind of crap, because their range is so small. So, I will pass. What are you saying? You can still build something. Oh right, yes, they're great. Nope. Right, repair. Now I do have to repair something. And we don't have any province bonuses. It's not a Norsca thing. Okay! Milk for the cornflakes! Tea for the Mordred! I mean, blood for the blood god. Negative growth. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's in the tiny place. Less concerned about that. Right, so we're going to go to here.
The eternal challenger.
And then we're going to switch to the raiding stance so we can start paying for ourselves a little bit. And then we'll continue marching. Then next turn we can attack the Sol encampment. Good. Anything else I can build? Yes. Yes. I can do some upgrades. I kind of like the idea of upgrading Ice Thingy Forge. So we'll do that. Norsca. What? Tea for the Mordred. You are just force marching through my territory. Brutes of the Hound. Merciless and psychotic, these frenzied berserkers kill with a total devotion to the god of warriors. Warriors, come out and play, yay. Alright, so Wulfric is now super thick-skinned, so we can basically use him as a one-man tank. And we'll hit the Saal encampment. I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be a walkover. So once again we will automate. We lost 56, they lost almost 600. And once again we will sack it, because money. Bold! Enemy hero action success chance reduction and also more melee attack. Excellent. And now we'll occupy. And more points. Melee attack or melee defense. We've already gone for the armor, so I'm going to go with the melee attack. And you can't move anywhere now. I would like to get the Brutes of the Hound, so what I might do is just... Can you still do the thing where you use these to reinforce others? No. That's disappointing. So you are the smallest unit, so we're just going to go and disband you. And we will hire the Berserkers. Meanwhile, we can upgrade the Fur Tanner, Beast Tanner. Oh, you get income from sacking as well. That sounds awesome. Yes, please. Yeah, the option is there. I can definitely occupy, I just haven't been doing it. Like Mr. Thompson saying I'm trying to sack stuff and then I will occupy it. I'm surprised they haven't counterattacked me yet. Because I'm ready for their boss man to start appearing so I can go and kill him. Am I still? No, because I just occupied the city. I will be raiding.
When I'm angry, I make challenges.
That's a great thing. No.
Choose your words carefully, or I shall choose my blade.
You want peace? No, you want non-aggression. No. Stronger oars. Once you've roused the breadth... Oh, once you've rowed the breadth of the Middle Sea a few times, relentless slaughter does little to tie you. Right, what's next? Now we could go for the Champions of War, which gives us the post-battle loot. Or more income from sacking settlements. We've actually been doing that a fair amount. They both take 8 turns. I'm actually going to take the sacking settlements, because that's kind of what's financing basically everything at the moment. Now I feel like I can force march over to here. And we'll be in a very good position to go and attack Varg. Marvellous! 2 turns away from that. We don't really want to upgrade. But